Can't say I'm surprised at this one, was expecting it. However, it's one of these things that certainly sparks up a debate, a heated one at that, with many a mixed view about it. The latest is they're talking about arming police, or specifically, because again, in regards to the drip effect, let's call it that, they're talking specifically about frontline police. So of course, at the moment, we've got armed police, we've got police. But this would be that next step where you would more regularly see police being armed on the streets, armed at events. Now, at the moment, if you go to an airport, you might see them walking around. And I actually remember, was it during lockdown, around that sort of time, they had armed police going around shopping centres at heightened times of terrorism, and times like that you'll hear about it. But it's sounding like they are exploring the idea. I think they called it something like secret documents leaked. People not meant to see this one, but it's reached the mainstream, and when it reaches the mainstream, people have views about it, and then they get to hear those views through feedback and algorithms. And in regards to armed police on the front line, what a mixed one that is. See, in countries like America, where in a lot of their states, of course, guns are legal for citizens, and therefore their police are armed. I think their police are armed in most states, if not all, and not all states have guns that are legal. But certainly we're used to seeing, even in the movies, of course, the police are armed, aren't they? Now, the question is, and there'll be people who go through the stats more than I want to, but the question is whether it actually helps or doesn't. That will always be the question over this stuff, won't it? Does it help or doesn't it help? Will it help or won't it help? I think a lot of people's reservations are due to the idea of placing weapons in the wrong hands and things like that, which I think is a valid point of view, isn't it? But it's all about feeling super safe and super effective, isn't it? Do you feel safer when you see coppers walking around with guns? I don't know. I don't know about that one. What do you think? Ta-ta.